Hey guys, I was going to not do a video today, but I started working on a knife for a customer and I just wanted to comment, and it's not his fault, so I don't want you to think I'm bagging on the owner. I, I put liquid tape on knives to protect the flats, um, because I'll get my thumb and stuff on here and I'll get grit up underneath my thumb and I'll actually scratch the finish. I do that on most of your knives. So if you ever see it's got a little bit of a liquid tape residue on it, I apologize. It just means that I didn't get it all off. But this knife is a Brian Tighe Fighter midtech, the Brian Tighe and Friends version. And so I got ready to start sharpening this and really took a look at it. And I mean, I knew it was dull. Holy crap, the edge on this is so obtuse. If you look how thick it is at the point, can you guys see that? You can't cut with it. It wouldn't cut anything. And then when I started to sharpen it, that's when I realized that the angle here and the angle here aren't the same. So what I'm gonna try and do is I'm gonna try and find a way to show you. The edge is actually ground. The blade itself, it's not a hollow grind. But this edge, this part of the blade right here, actually scoops out in one spot where it's thinner, like they got it into the grinder. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I've hand ground some blades, and I know that that's a possibility. But this is a midtech. I doubt if it was hand ground. This was probably machine ground. And so I got to looking at it, and the entire edge goes like this down the edge of this knife. Now, these went for about $350 for some of them, $250 for others, $350, $375, depending on what site you're at. That's unacceptable, completely unacceptable. Now, I'm gonna reprofile this. Yeah, you can see it there. See right here? The whole blade sweeps out that direction. So I'm holding it tipped towards you. Let's see, can you see? It's spooned out right there, right there. There it is. Let's see, where are my fingers at? And then on this side, it kind of does the same thing up near to the tip. See it right there? It's making it really difficult to get this sharpened. That's what I think I'm gonna have to do to get the angles to marry up, because I mean, if you look, just trying to sharpen it, here you're touching and here the angle is off. So I'm gonna have to reprofile this whole knife. Luckily it's 154 cm. It's not like S3V or it's not 3V or S90V or S100V or 20CV or anything like that. But yet still, that's ridiculous that something like that it's coming off, and the whole knife is basically just crooked. The whole knife is crooked from the heel to the toe. The spine is straight, but all of this grind work just goes in and out and actually curves to the left. And then this one curves to the right. Ridiculous. I don't know how much work it's gonna take me. I'm gonna get started on it right now. I'm gonna probably wind up using the Edge Pro because I can lock it in and just reprofile a specific point on that, because some of these areas are gonna take more grinding than others. I just really didn't want to have to do that. I'm gonna wind up taking a lot of material off of this gentleman's knife because it was so poorly and thickly ground. And I mean, there's spots where my stone's touching here and it's not even touching in the middle. It's a lot like this, so I can kind of show you what I'm talking about. See those areas right there? This is another one of his knives, but this isn't just an old knife. And see how it's got some areas where it looks like somebody sharpened it with a grinder or file. It's like that on that expensive knife. Kind of unacceptable for a manufacturer to put out. So now I want you to keep in mind, when you're paying mid-tech prices, that's something I would expect to see in a much cheaper knife. Really, I would expect to see it in And I'm not going to just say cold steel. I've seen some CRKTs come like that. I'm looking at cheaper knives like the $100, $60, you know, sub $100 knives that you may see something like that. Still unacceptable, but much more understandable when you look at what's going on. I'm gonna have to use this diamond stone on my Edge Pro, this little hinky diamond stone, and reprofile this whole thing, because I'm afraid that with it being that badly ground, that me doing it freehand might exacerbate some of the issues. So I just hate to see it. I hate the fact that I'm gonna have to do that much. Wow, it's just really bad. There's a low spot. If you follow that edge down, see that low spot right there? That I didn't do that because this whole thing was touching the stone. That's just a high spot on the blade and a low spot there. High spot there, low spot there. Other side is a little bit better. You can see where my grind, because I'm reprofiling it, because you couldn't cut anything with this. It's not sharp at all. It's like trying to cut with a fucking wooden wedge. I'm really disappointed. I really had thought about, it's a nice knife overall. It's got the, you know, aircraft aluminum handles, the ornate cross hardware. It's based on Brian's TIE Fighter design. It's really, I like it, except it's very, very poorly ground. So yeah, I would not. And I mean, it's all the way down the blade is like that. There's spots on this blade that are like that. Let's see if I can find, yeah, here. So I knew I was in trouble when I put it on the stone, and I could see light underneath it where it just looked, it was bellied out, and I was like, well, maybe my stone's not flat. Not the case. So I flattened my stone. I put the checker pattern on it, ran the lapping stone over it, and I was like, I took all the pencil off. It's flat. I thought maybe it had a little dished out area that I wasn't seeing. Nope. Very, very, very disappointing that a company is putting something like that out and people are buying it. So, all right, that's it, YouTube. I just wanted to throw that out there. I'll talk to you guys later.